A true man hates no one. Until you spread your wings, you'll have no idea how far you can fly. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. Respect the burden. The army is the true nobility of our country. With audacity one can undertake anything, but not do everything. You become strong by defying defeat and by turning loss and failure into success. Let the path be open to talent. The act of policing is, in order to punish less often, to punish more severely. History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon. A leader is a dealer in hope. Ability is nothing without opportunity. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action has arrived, stop thinking and go in. In politics, never retreat, never retract. Never admit a mistake. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. Victory belongs to the most persevering. A man will fight harder for his interests than for his rights. Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. We walk faster when we walk alone. Until you spread your wings, you'll have no idea how far you can fly. 6 hours sleep for a man, 7 for a woman and 8 for a fool. In our time none has the conception of what is great. It is up to me to show them. The surest way to remain poor is to be an honest man. God is on the side with the best artillery. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action has arrived, stop thinking and go. It requires more courage to suffer than to die. Imagination rules the world. We must laugh at man to avoid crying for him. Never tell your enemy he is doing the wrong thing. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. Better to have an open enemy than hidden friends. The only victory over love is flight. Success is the most convincing talker in the world. In love, victory goes to the man who runs away. 10 people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. Throw off your worries when you throw off your clothes at night. A celebrated people lose dignity upon a closer view. Medicines are only fit for old people. Victory is not always winning the battle, but rising every time you fall. It is not necessary to bury the truth. It is sufficient merely to delay it until nobody cares. Courage isn't having the strength to go on, it is going on when you don't have the strength. The world suffers a lot not because of the violence of bad people but because of the silence of the good people. Men are more easily governed through their vices than through their virtues. You are not taller than me or longer. The greatest danger occurs at the moment of victory. Put your iron hand in a velvet glove. I saw the crown of France laying on the ground, so I picked it up with my sword. If you wish to be a success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. To conquer a woman one has to make her laugh. Give me enough medals and I'll win you any war. Ordinary men exercise their memory more than their judgment. People who do not want to feed their army will soon be forced to feed someone else's. A fool has a great advantage over an educated person: he is always pleased with himself. There are 2 levers to control people: the first is personal gain and the second is money. A journalist is a street cleaner with a pen. Once you have made up your mind, stick to it. There are no longer any if or but. Men take only their needs into consideration, never their abilities. A revolution is an idea which has found its bayonets. Men are moved by 2 levers only, fear and self-interest. The great proof of madness is the disproportion of one's designs to one's means. Nothing is more difficult and therefore more precious than to be able to decide. A constitution should be short and obscure. I made all my generals out of mud. Soldiers generally win battles, generals get credit for them. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. Soldiers generally win battles, generals get credit for them. All religions have been made by men. The stupid speak of the past, the wise of the present, and fools of the future. A soldier will fight long and hard for a bit of colored ribbon. Thanks for watching.